Hey everybody. Hey man, oh man. That's all I can say is man, oh man, oh man. Oh boy. That's all I can say is oh boy. Offset done snapped. He snapped. Y'all, he snapped over this last interview, million dollars worth of game, episode 205 with the Prince family. He snapped. Offset snapped. Offset is about to set it off. I'm telling you, he never said a word. Y'all never heard Offset say anything. He never said nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. YouTube, this is my reaction video to $1 million worth of game and Offset. My copyright disclaimer is in my description box and it's also at the top of the screen. And everything that I say is allegedly, and everything is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything is my thoughts and my opinions, and that's it. Copyright disclaimer is in the description box, and everything from this point on is allegedly, and this is a reaction video. So, back to it. Offset never said a word, y'all. Like he never said nothing. We always saw Cardi saying something. Cardi B was the only one saying something. But she wasn't saying nothing negative. Cardi wasn't saying nothing negative. She was talking about her husband, how he was feeling, how he was shutting down. He never said a word. And I mean not a word. That's what I be saying. People always, when men, y'all better leave them quiet folks alone. Leave them quiet people alone now. Leave them alone. You don't know what's going on through their head. And when they get ready to snap, they gonna snap off. Just because they quiet don't mean they some punks. Just because they quiet don't mean they some punks now. So to me, it seemed like Offset, um, he thinks more than he speaks. That's why he's so quiet. But as soon as he opened his mouth, all hell about to get ready to break loose. Because he tried to avoid the situation. Y'all see, he ain't never said nothing about takeoff. He never said anything. He ain't say nothing. If he did say something, he probably just said he missed his brother. And that's about it. And how much he loved him. But he never spoke on nothing else. And for JPrince Sr. to get on this doggone podcast and point the finger at him like that was dead wrong. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm standing with Offset. I'm standing with him. I'm standing with him. Y'all ain't God. Who y'all think y'all is? Y'all bleed just like the next person bleed. You know, God said, fear nobody. Ain't that's what God's told us? Fear no man. And that's that. To me, it look like Offset standing 10 toes down and he mean business. I don't know what they trying to do or what type of narrative they trying to spin around, but he ain't going for it. And they better leave them Atlanta boys alone now. I've been to Atlanta. They better leave them Atlanta boys alone. They do not play. They don't play. They about their life for real. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, the little sound bites. We're gonna get into this interview, y'all. Copyright disclaimer, my reaction video to $1 million worth of bullshit with these folks. But yeah. Prince family, but he attacked, you know, people that we know when it was totally unnecessary. You know what I mean? For you to attack a man with a weapon. Because what that's gonna do is put a man in a position where he wanna protect himself. And that was the root of igniting this gunplay. But to clarify it real quick so they can understand, we're not talking about Takeoff attacking nobody.
No, not at all. Just when they got no, not at all. Not Takeoff and not nobody from Houston, attack nobody until, the homie that was with them would take off them, whatever his name may be. He giving all kinds of statements on this police report we have, so we can read his name and everything, because he put himself in a position where he's cooperating and telling a lot of different lies. So we may as well shine the light on the real root to the issue, which is this homie, you know what I mean, and this paperwork. So as everybody can see on the video, this dude, without having a green light from Offset, nobody told this man to, attack somebody and Quavo, nobody gave him a green light to attack, a 5'2" guy. This is a big nigga, So I guess he felt like, the little homie is somebody he can just hit and knock out and different things like that. And it was the wrong thing to do, man. And it was an embarrassing thing to do, because it was, like Mike said, it was so unnecessary. It wasn't even that type of atmosphere. Y'all talking about a basketball game. You know what I mean? A 2-on-2. Playing a 2-on-2. And now you turn a misdemeanor into a felony. I'm going to say this. A lot of people seen the video. It was a few seconds. And Junior, they seen you walking by. We understand that
Hold on, y'all.
Quick.
Okay, so basically, what JPrince Senior is saying is that it's all that big dude fought that was with Quavo that night. That's what he's saying. He put statements. The man wrote statements or whatever. That's what he's saying. That's what he said. Hell, that's what he said. That he wrote statements. It's in the paperwork. But I'm pretty sure, didn't they name come up in that paperwork too? I could have sworn that I saw that their name was on that paperwork too. So why is he, singling him out and talking about he hit the little homie, he hit Joshua, with the gun or whatever. But we all seen the videos. We all seen them videos. Joshua was talking hella crap. He was talking a whole bunch of mess, just like, antagonizing folks, talking to him crazy. So that's probably why Migo Benz did what he did. He was trying to protect Quavo. He thought they was trying to do something to Quavo because, you know, they've been talking crap to Quavo majority of the whole night. We saw the video. Like, us as the people, we saw it. We saw it. So don't try to spin the block on that narrative, because we saw it. Migo Benz was protecting Quavo. That's what he was doing. He cooperated with the police. That's what JPrince said. His name in the paperwork. But I could have sworn that I saw somewhere that their name was in the paperwork also. So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? But let's keep going.
Down here with y'all. They seen you walking by. He's laying on the ground. You got Mike bending down, and they seen you walking by. What took place there? This the crazy thing about that video, right? Is one scenario is that they see Mike on the ground trying to help take off. But in the video, Mike was right behind me. People didn't peep that. People think that I'm the one who had a voice. I mean, I'm the one who was speaking in the video when I wasn't. If you go back and look at the video, Mike is walking right behind me. They took 3 seconds of a situation where I was caught on video and turned it into what they wanted it to be.
No, brother. No, brother. We ain't finna let you tell no story like that. You stepped over that body. You stepped over that body like Takeoff was nothing but some trash. You stepped right over that body like Takeoff was just nothing. While his body just laid there. Yeah, we seen Mike Prince. Prince was standing over him. Because I thought that was a girl, but that's actually a man. But Mike Prince was standing over him. Then we saw you and Mike. You came back out and you came and got Mike Prince, and that's when y'all walked off. We saw that. We saw that. So don't sit up here and lie like that. But let's keep going.
But in all actuality, we had been there for a while. Mike was following me so we can go to the restroom so he can wash the blood off his hands. And so he can enlighten me to what transpired. Because I wasn't even out there when this transpired. I was inside paying a bill. So I had no knowledge of what had transpired outside. As I'm walking I had just got done paying the bill. As I'm walking to the door, I hear gunshots. And then I also hear bullets coming through the glass. So I got out the way because I was almost at the door. So I end up getting out the way. And sadly, what had taken place had taken place. But in that 3-second clip, it was me and Mike walking to the restroom so he can wash the blood off his hands and so he can enlighten me to what transpired outside. There was rumors that after all this occurred, you was the one that took Quavo and them to the hospital. Y'all still was together after that? I stayed with Quavo. We stayed out there probably like 2 or 3 hours together before we all parted ways and made sure each other was cool. Like me and him stayed out there. Like one other person pulled up, but it was me and him that stayed out there for hours after this transpired. So yeah, so it's just interesting how one can take a 3-second lie. You know what I mean?
That was not no 3-second lie. That was 2 clips. That was 2 clips. He walked over the body like Takeoff was just trash. And then he came back. And then that's when Mike Prince walked behind him. Like, come on now. Y'all y'all ain't finna drill that in our head because we is not dumb. We is not stupid. We ain't stupid.
And contaminate a bunch of damn fools that'll believe anything that they see.
Well, I be a damn fool because my eyes ain't lying to me because I saw it. I just be a damn fool. I take it because I know my eyes is not lying to me. He stepped over that body like Takeoff wasn't nothing. That's why everybody got pissed off because he just walked over that body, stepped over that body like he wasn't nothing. Y'all on here talking about some damn 3-second clip. Negro, please.
In actuality, as you can see, these two was with Quavo, you know what I mean, from beginning to end. They dropped him off. They never left his side, because here's the thing.
How do we know that? How we know he never left Quavo's side? I don't know that. I ain't seen Quavo say that. I ain't seen none of that. We ain't seen nothing like that. Have y'all seen that? Or I'm missing something here. Cause I ain't seen none of that. How we know they was with Quavo that whole time? They left him there crying. They left him there crying over a takeoff body. That's what we saw. That's exactly what we saw.
Takeoff is not the only one got hit that night. You know what I mean? A friend of ours daughter got hit in the head. So somebody could have been mad about that and wanted to come back and do some things. So they was there with the homie. And whenever he decide to speak, he gonna validate everything we saying. Quavo, you know what I mean? Because he know he was never abandoned. He know he was never disrespected. He know every time he have came to Houston, it been nothing but love and respect. That's why he came so many times. When you hear Houston, you hear mob ties. And some people will say that it's some type of protocol for people to check in when they come to the city. And this coming from a person like me and Gil, we ain't never check in when we came to the city. So is there supposed to be a certain protocol for people to check in? I took a really cute photo at home one time.
All right, it went on commercial, y'all, but yeah. Why is they on here straight up, telling the story like that? I don't understand. And then gonna say the man is the rat because his name is in the paperwork. Now I understand why Dirk and the baby and all them doing that to Gunna. Because he told them to do that. They calling the man rats and all type of stuff, but that man want to go home to his kids.
With me, and then he can speak, and they can speak for the other generation. But I'm a never, you know what I mean? We don't have time for no sucker shit like that. You know, now a lot of people from the different police departments and all these different people want to insinuate like we extorting people. They have to check in.
Cause y'all is extortion. Y'all is. Y'all been doing that for years and years on top of years. But we gonna get into that though.
And that shit, I wouldn't have. I got more money than I can spend, right? So I don't want to say go give you. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna turn out right because real niggas ain't gonna have that no way. You know, check in for what? But on the flip side, there is what you call a brownie point to be able to have us as friends. You know what I mean? I don't want to impose or force myself to embrace nobody. But by the same token, those that I respect and I befriend, there is a difference coming into the city as our friend versus by yourself. You know what I mean? And the difference is we all respect.
People in Houston was saying that, even saying that he make people check in. Your own folks down there in Texas said this. Like, now you trying to say you don't enforce that. Come on now. Come on now. You too old to be lying. That's not right. You supposed to be telling the truth. You too old for this.
You know, we are respected, and everybody with us, we're gonna demand that they be respected. But it ain't no trying to extort or trying to force. We don't need that. That's fake love.
Y'all do that. Fake love.
Because it seems like, then why is it that a high percentage of things that take place that might go wrong in this city, why is mob ties and rap a lot always blamed?
Hmm.
Man, you know, all of my life, damn near in this game, that been the case. You know what I mean? It's almost like I view our brand like a Nike brand in the streets. You know, everybody wear it. You know what I mean? Because uh, it's something proud to wear and feel good about. But you know, all of those everybody's, and I done a post say everybody with us ain't one of us. You know what I mean? Everybody wear that hat, wear that attire. You know, you can't give them to me. You know, you can't give all these people that wear Nike and may go shoot up, bang bang or whatever in Nike attire. Y'all don't try to give it to Phil Knight, whatever that dude name. You know what I mean? So don't try to give me that shit, but they do. You know what I mean? And I learned to accept the things that I can't change the things that I can, and have the wisdom to know the difference. You know what I mean? Because, you know, with us and with the success that we have attained for so many years brings about a certain jealousy and envy and all that kind of shit with it, man, until, you know, it's like a snowball effect where you really can't stop it. You know what I mean? You know, I give you a story my 114-year-old great grandmother gave me. She said, people gonna say what they want to say. You just don't let it be so. So I live that life of just not letting it be so. This episode of $1,000,000 Worth of Game is also brought to you by the Bush Light Clash.
Oh, whatever.
You're right. Let's go. Because I don't want to do nothing with these niggas before I do something with these niggas. This dude took upon himself to go trying to violate people that didn't violate nobody.
He did. No, he was protecting Quavo as he should. He came there with Quavo. he need to protect Quavo. Quavo said, "Oh, I'm about to hurt somebody." You know, that little dude was talking trash to Quavo all damn night. We saw it. We saw it.
That was sitting there on, wasn't exchanging words, wasn't being disrespectful. He just decided he wanted to be a bully that night and prove something to someone. I don't know, probably because he's the biggest guy out there. I don't know what it was.
Whatever.
But we started walking off. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody in the family violate nobody. A man is gonna defend himself. So I can't tell.
As a man, if that was y'all little nigga, like y'all said he was, y'all should have told him to chill out. Y'all should have grabbed him and told him to go home. Took him home. Now that would have diffused the situation. If y'all would have removed him from that damn dice game or whatever after party, that would have diffused the situation right there. Y'all would have made that little nigga leave. But y'all let him stay there and antagonize people. Now that was no real G shit right there.
A man not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even see that coming. You know, as soon as he made his move and struck an individual, I'm like, what you doing? But everything happened like that. And I didn't see no gun in his hand. Because I would have spoke on that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that till clippings after the fact that he's already standing there. So he already.
But they just told us that them clippings was a lie. But Mike Prince over here talking about some I didn't know he had a gun until the clippings came out. So which one is it? Is the clippings we saw is a lie or they ain't a lie? Or y'all just want us to believe what y'all believe? Make it make sense.
Had his mind on something that shouldn't have been. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't something that we could control. See coming, stop, or none of that because it wasn't one of ours. You're not of us because you was of us, it wouldn't have never happened. You stepped out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? And if they listen to that tape real good, they can hear the little homie. They can hear the little homie saying, "Man, if you took that wrong, I apologize." This is what the little homie was telling Quavo. "Man, I apologize if you took that wrong. I was just talking about basketball." You know, how humble can you be after apologizing like that?
I ain't hear it.
Hit him with a pistol. Hey man, you know, like I say, under no circumstances did Takeoff deserve what he got. But boy, look at here. That other clown, hey man, that's where.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. But then wait a minute, because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
People keep talking about, you know, and I'm just speaking on it because they keep attaching it to your name and your brain and what y'all do. Keep talking about dice game. Whether it's in this situation, whether it's in this Duke the Jeweler situation, uh, people keep speaking of that. And to Duke the Jeweler, rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. I don't know the brother, but I know he came down here. Things transpired. I don't have no knowledge of it, but they keep talking about this dice game type shit. Yeah. Can you elaborate? Can y'all elaborate on dice game when it's tied to y'all? I mean, I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to the Boosie pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing.
Watch him, but they talking about Migo Benz making statements on that paperwork. But watch JPrince Jr. straight up throw Boosie right under the bus on the damn internet in front of thousands of people. Hmm.
I mean, right next to him. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, you know, the internet play internet games. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another dice game, but neither incidents had anything to do with a dice game. Yeah, niggas gonna gamble, man. You know what I mean? It's, all around the world, he decided to stay, but he was heartbroken by this shit, man. He was heartbroken, and all the way up until this day. How do you, it was Olympic. Carl Crawford, 1501, that's Megan Boss. Mob Ties, Finesse, Honeycomb, and then the one and only. I love this shit.
That's crazy that he'll say that's they bosses. Finesse 2 times and Megan, Mob Ties, all that. Carl Crawford. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And then laughed about it, like yeah, we own them type stuff. That's basically what he's saying. Yeah, we own them.
The one and only is the motherfucker that broke the doors down. Oh, good. Absolutely, man. But it's I love that name, man, and I wanna talk about that for a minute because the enemy wanna make belittle us to gain this, man. To all the rappers out here, you doing dumb shit. Can't think. You know what I mean? This whole root of everything happening is from his actions. And to be frank, honest about the situation, I wish that bullet would have hit him instead of Takeoff.
Mm.
He was the one that deserved that. You know what I mean? Takeoff didn't deserve that. So that's the worst thing that I could think of because if he don't make that move, then the night is everybody's still here and live to see another day, and you know what I mean? It's bubbly and lovey dovey. Right. And I understand that, the takeoff situation is the most important thing, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, other than that, from the Prince standpoint, it might be like that it ever even was possible that it could happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, real clearly. And as I said, man, the root, everybody, even the police department, want to get around the root of what really happened. Now, there's a law that goes on around the world where if me and you go rob a bank and, the police or somebody is shooting, trying to protect that bank, right, and hit some innocent person, who you think get that charge? The person that shot that innocent person or the root of the situation that was robbing that bank? The root. Okay. That's what we're dealing with right here. You know what I mean? This dude is the root of this shit. You know what I mean? And from what I done read in this police report, where he's, you know, um, killing on everything he can tell on Jazz, and you know what I mean, he moving on to say he was trying to be robbed, and man, don't nobody want to rob. Them little dudes, the last thing they would have done was violated and trying to rob Quavo. Me and Quavo done walked in the hood of Fifth Ward, me, him, and Jazz by ourselves in the whole hood. And by the time we hit a few corners, we had 100 plus walking with us. You know what I mean? So he know firsthand. That's like a lie to justify that dumb shit that he done. And that's just the root of the shit, man. If I could change it, I would change it. If I was God, I would have reached and grabbed and stopped the bullet from hitting the loved one, because I love him that much. You know what I mean? But I was in a bed sleep. Just to elaborate on that, man. I think, like I had spoke before, and said that the biggest thing is just me thinking about that whole night, that whole situation. By the time we hit a few corners, And just to
Mike Prince about to cry. He about to sit up there and cry. What you crying for? Because y'all in trouble.
that my family is being betrayed. You know what I'm saying? By someone that we care about and love also as brothers. That's the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to enlighten already standing up. So he already had his mind on something. Like, what's the name up? It's your anything. Just hope that that we have with many XX and Cincion, because some of our greatest are some extraordinary things up to get everything. Hey, come on, man. And you got some real niggas from around. As you was able to do it. You know, I was always that kind of inquisitive nigga. I want to know, man, wherever you go, motherfucker. I guess I'm saying all that to say that, you know, Gilly and Wallow is absolutely right about what they saying when they saying put some protection on your ass. You know what I mean? Your ass is valuable enough to put some protection on it. And some of y'all gonna do what you want. They Instagram the pop.
Well, anyway, I don't want to hear no more of that, y'all. But yeah. So, man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Let me go here so y'all can hear what Offset and said to these folks. But like I said, you know, um, don't try to spin a narrative because we all saw it. We didn't see everything. You know, we seen Migo bands with the guns. Yeah, he gonna say something because Takeoff got murdered. He got murdered, and he told the police what happened. He told them what happened, but they saying that he hit um little buddy. But in that interview, Mike Prince also said, you know, that um Mike Prince also said that he wrote in that statement, you know, that them little dudes had guns on them all night. So in Migo Ben's head, he don't know what the hell, you know, could happen. He don't know. He don't know what they about to do to him. All he seen was these little niggas with guns. Obviously, they some shooters. They was gonna shoot. Come on now, make it make sense.
That dude. But this Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals. You know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm going to just say this to you. Uh, I'm going to just say this to you. Uh, don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself.
That was a threat.
That wouldn't be healthy for you.
That's a threat.
You know, I have to say that. But it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm going to give it to him right on $1 million worth of game because I ain't going to throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm going to just let it be known, you know, to him because I hear what's being said, you know.
He ain't said nothing. Offset ain't said shit. He want him to say, well, he did say something. He responded, y'all. He responded because that kind of pissed him off, but it would have pissed me off too. But he ain't said nothing. He ain't been speaking up on them. He ain't said nothing. You know? And I think that's probably why they mad because he ain't said nothing at all. They the ones jumping up here and, you know, doing interview up the ass. And what he said basically to Offset, that was a damn threat. That's what that was. That was a threat, y'all. If you from the hood, from the streets, that was a damn threat. He just threatened this man. That's what the daddy just did. So here go what Offset said, y'all. Hold on.
Then y'all niggas supposed to be. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got. What the fuck y'all niggas got going on? Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did by my brother, nigga. You ain't think about that mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all niggas talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all niggas going off of he say, she say. Then y'all niggas supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about I said that nigga call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. Nigga, what I'm talking about, all that plant internet games.
Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what he said. Let me play it again because he ain't playing. He is not playing them internet games. He don't want to play no damn internet games. Did y'all reach out to Takeoff mom? Did y'all reach out to his sister, his family? Reach out to everybody, but y'all on the internet defending yourself over and over and over again. I was always taught if a person have to keep defending themselves like that over and over and over again, they is guilty as hell. They is guilty. They know they guilty. Y'all know that. Y'all give all this, these speeches and stuff like that, but he right. Y'all the ones airing it out on the internet. They ain't got up there and said not a word. Quavo ain't say nothing. Um, Offset ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing. Y'all the only one saying something. Interview after interview on Clubhouse and every damn where. Come on now. Come on now.
Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got. What the fuck y'all niggas got going on? Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did by my brother, nigga. You ain't think about that mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all niggas talking about either.
That's
And if
right,
you
Taker.
heard something from me,
That's right,
I'ma
Offset.
tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all niggas going off of he say, she say. Then y'all niggas supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all niggas on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about I said that nigga call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. You know what I'm talking about? All that plant internet games.
Y'all heard him. He not gonna play with them internet games. And he mad. He mad as hell too. He mad. We never heard Offset say a word. He ain't never said nothing until now. I'm telling you, you better leave them quiet ones alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone now. Cause man, listen. Them Atlanta boys is with the shits. They don't care. And then you got the daddy, JPrince. These youngers ain't going by what you talking about no more. This is a whole nother ball game. This is a whole nother ball game out here. These youngins do not care. This is a whole nother ball game. Ooh wee. Ooh wee.
But it's Offset, dude. I
This
ain't gonna leave them
Offset
out.
dude.
I'm just real like this, because you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, and
This ain't making no better.
I don't like them kind of individuals, And the truth of the matter is,
This whole interview went down the
working
drain when he said this.
bands and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
throwing
for
shots.
you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Uh, I'm gonna just say this to you. Uh, don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So no wonder why Offset went off. He about to set it off, y'all. He gonna set it off.
Real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tay relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. And my brother Rock, nigga. You trying to clean your face, nigga. This your fifth interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that brain stuff, none of that shit.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, this is a whole nother ball game. These youngins, I mean, this younger generation is not going for that intimidation stuff. They not. They not. And what JPrince Senior did, he basically, threatened him. That whole interview, that part right there at the end of that interview, that threw that whole interview in the damn trash. Now, to me, it looked like it's gonna be war. It's gonna get ready and be war. Them Atlanta boys don't play. Texas don't play either, but them Atlanta boys don't play neither. The Prince family need to stop being trying to be some bullies. Cause somebody gonna shut them down. This younger generation, they they don't care about nothing. Man, listen. But I'm with Offset, y'all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe and support the channel, y'all. But I'm up out of here. Peace out.